Let's now talk about the Sankhya theory of creation. In the ancient Indian philosophy of Sankhya, the universe's creation is described as a profound interplay between Purusha, which is the eternal observer or the passive witness, pure consciousness, and Prakriti, who is the primordial nature, the creative force that seeks to express throughout the world. The Prakriti, seeking to express so much, has then developed the concept of universal intellect, which is Mahat, or Buddhi at the individual level. So far we have Purusha, the primordial consciousness, Prakriti, the concept of creative force, Buddhi, which is the intellect at the individual level, and then we finally have Ahamkara, which is the I maker. Before Ahamkara, everything is undifferentiated in the universal expressed level. Ahamkara is what allows distinguishing between every sentient and non-sentient beings. That's what allows me to say, I am me, and this is an object outside of me. Prakriti, the creative force, will seek further expression through the interplay of three gunas, or qualities, which are Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The radiant force, the serene light, is the Sattvic energy. It embodies purity, clarity, illumination, whereas the Rajasic tendencies, the Rajasic energy, is the dynamic force. It is also the energy of action, movement, and transformation. Finally, Tamas is a dense and inert presence. It is what represents inertia, darkness, but also potentiality. Bear in mind, all those numbers does not mean that they've been creating in that specific order. The Samkhya theory is not a linear concept. It is more of a metaphysical concept. So when we see that Manas emerges from Sattva, it is because Manas mostly is seeking to bring us to a higher state of consciousness. That is one of the main tools of Manas. But that being said, Manas contains all of the subtle qualities of Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. We need all three for Manas to work, to function. But through the material universe, we first can notice the Jnanendriyas, which are the organs, the sense organs, the senses of knowledge. So we first have the eyes, which are allowing us to see, the ears, which are allowing us to hear, the nose, which allows us to smell, the tongue that allows us to taste, and the skin, which allows us to touch. They come into being, and that allows every sentient being to perceive the world. Then we have the Karmendriyas, which are the organs of action, which more have a Rajasic nature because they allow movement. So we have then the five organs that develop, the first one being, the first one mentioned being the hands for grasping, the feet for movement and locomotion, the vocal cords for speech, the genitals for reproduction, and the anus for elimination. They become functional, and they also empower sentient beings to interact with the physical realm. So the Karmendriyas, I want to remind that they emerge from the subtle elements as well as the Jnanendriyas, both of them. But then the three energies, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, they keep on intermingling, and they create this cosmic dance. And from this dance, the subtle elements of not the subtle elements, but the five elements will manifest. Ether, which is the space that contains all creation. We also have air, which is the force that animates and carries energy. Fire, which is the transformative energy that consumes and illuminates. And water, which is the fluidity and cohesiveness of matter. And earth, which is the solid foundation that sustains everything. So we see here that ether provides space, air brings motion, fire brings transformation, water brings fluidity, and earth provides stability. So although Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas come from the subtle elements, they will need the 5 elements to come into existence. So the elements will solidify and create all the sentient beings that we know, but also the cosmic symphony of creation, such as the mountains, the oceans, the celestial bodies, and so on. So this is how the Sankhya theory explains the creation of the whole universe. Nothing is linear, everything is metaphysical, but everything comes from subtle. I hope this helped you understand better the Sankhya theory.